Welcome to the Fishing Show. I'm Muskie Mike, and we got a great show for you today. We're out here with PWT Pro, Dwaine White, to do some pre-fishing for the Midwest Walleye Tournament. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, great. You've been here before?
It's been quite a few years since I've been here, but...
And of course, that's why we're here today, to get a little bit of pre-fishing, to learn a little bit about what they're biting on and where they're at. And we stopped at the bait shop, right?
Yeah, we get a little info from the bait shop. It's always best to stop and get what information you can get before you get on the water.
Sure. Now I hear you got some feelers out from some other people that's been catching some fish on their lake here and so forth. So what do you think they're biting on, or what do you think we're going to try first? And
well, I think we're going to try pulling some crawler harnesses to start with, and from there we'll probably go to crankbaits, and if neither one of those work, then we'll get the jigs out.
Okay, that sounds good. Now Pintonwell's got walleye. They got other fish. I assume largemouth bass and
largemouth. They've got crappie. I'm not real familiar with all of the species of fish they've got. I'm sure they've got northern here. Yeah, we've caught northern before. They've got cribs set along the shorelines for shoreline fishermen. Okay. It's not a huge body of water, so a fellow can get out here in almost any boat. And it's a beautiful body of water, though.
Well, you know, it's pretty scenery when we came down here. It's very wooded, very forestry. I like that, no doubt about that. And the lake is first time I'm here, and you say it's small. It's pretty good size.
Oh yeah,
some of the lakes that you're on, it's small.
It's probably 3-4 miles across here, at the bottom end.
Well, it's pretty. We got a great day, really. I mean, for this pre-fishing, for some fun and for some filming, at least for sure. It's pretty calm, you know. I don't think there's any storm predicted or any weather at all, really, other than sunshine and warm weather. We're counting on that, so I got the shorts on. And the other thing that's kind of cool is when we're out here in it, we're actually going to try to learn something about the lake so you can do some success next week. You know?
Yes.
So we're going to have a good time. Stay with us, okay, because we're going to launch the boat here and get out on the water. I can always say, okay, let's do it. Let's go ahead and do it. Put the 200 to work, let's go.
Okay.
All right, I mean, here we are. I am ready to go. We got some side planers out, recognize those. We'll go through that in a minute. Now, I'm gonna take this rod here. One of mine. He's got about 50 rods in there, but he's letting me use one of mine for at least get started here. Now, how should we set this up? I know we got a worm harness there, more or less.
Okay, and of course we put the crawler on.
Okay.
What we're going to end up doing is putting these out. On this particular rod, we're going to use a snap weight, and the snap weight system, it's not an easy one to remember, so we'll go to the book.
Okay.
And the Trolling in Depth book tells you everything you'll need to know about the snap weight system. Yeah, we'll keep that tight.
Okay.
That way we stretch.
I'm sorry.
We stretch this crawler, and then that way it won't spin. Because if it goes to spinning, it'll kink your line up.
I gotcha.
And okay.
Okay.
And right now we're going to use a 1/2 ounce snap weight, but
now you gave me the snap, right?
yeah, we'll put 50 feet of line out.
Okay.
And then we'll attach the snap weight.
Okay.
Then we'll let 50 more feet out and put a board on it.
Okay.
And theoretically, I haven't looked at the chart, but the way my memory is, that should be 11 to 12 feet with a 1/2 ounce snap weight.
Okay. Now the snap weight, that just snaps on the line?
Yes, it just attaches to the line. It's a pinch snap.
Okay. And that stays on the line?
It stays on the line.
You don't worry about losing that?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
And the fish is real important now.
No, I'm for that.
We've got more snaps.
So I don't have to do anything on this now at the moment.
No.
So first thing I do is take this baby out, right?
Yeah.
And you say 50 feet.
50 feet.
Now I'm using this little nifty counter here. Unlike the more, so we'll go 50 feet on this, right?
Yeah.
I guess. All right.
We're actually using two different systems. We're using the inline weights. I am right now, and Mike's using the snap weight system. And there's advantages and disadvantages to both. The advantage to this inline weight is that you can get the lines out a little quicker. Okay.
And now we talk about snap this baby right on there. Just pinches on, right?
Yep, it's a pinch spring loaded.
Okay.
And
that's it, huh?
Then when we drop these in, you want to drop in not relatively, don't drop it all at once, because we're in 24 feet of water and we're letting out 50 feet more line. So theoretically it could hit the bottom and snag up.
Okay, so we want to kind of let it drift out there slowly so we don't. But I want another 50, so I'm going to go out 100 feet of line here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. Getting this down to a science, which is pretty cool.
Now this is a science. They've worked it out. I don't remember the name of the authors, but the book, it's got all the whole system on it. Speed control, the depth for the amount of speed, and the weight that you've got on it.
Okay. So you know the depth that's going to patrol at.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know specifically how deep you're going all the time. And of course, there's other small things in on this. The difference between Fireline and mono.
Right. There's going to definitely.
And they've got a chart on that too. It explains the whole thing this book does.
So like 10-pound test, 20-pound test, 5-pound test, all that's going to make a change too.
But most all of their charts are based on 12-pound mono, or 10-pound, excuse me, 10-pound trilene.
Okay. Great.
And it's called precision trolling.
Nothing wrong with that. That's what we're doing today, precision trolling. I'm at 100 feet. Now I put this in the...
Just a second. We slip a board on it?
Oh, we're not done yet. I got this. Keeps going on.
See, there's just more work and more work.
That's right.
Some people say, you could fish like that just off the bank. This is like catfishing. I said, yeah, but there's a little more work. Oh, I don't believe you.
So now we let out how much line here, or
you
visual?
Let that out. It's a visual thing.
Okay. So the front one is that one of the ones that's furthest out to the side?
Yes.
Okay, so I want this baby to go out kind of like you did on the other side.
Uh-huh.
Boy, are we covering some water or what, huh? I mean, is this a neat way of doing it?
This is the important part, covering the water. My outside board and yours are running 11 to 12 feet. The next one inside be running about 16. And then I'm going to run another one a little bit deeper, and we cover the whole water column to find out where the active fish are.
Right. So once we kind of find the active fish, then I assume we're going to set up more than one the same rate, correct?
Yes.
I mean,
once we'll wait till we get two on a specific one before we raise them all up or down, however it works. And the most fish I've caught doing this by doing this, I did have 4 fish on at one time.
Oh boy.
And raised them up, and it's just one right after the other.
Oh, that's fun, dude.
Oh yeah. I'm hoping that'll happen today. But
the kind of problem you like to have.
Oh yeah, that's a terrible problem.
Yeah. This is a counter that's attached to your reel, part of your reel, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a neat deal too, isn't it? I mean, that's typically on trolling reels when you use that almost all the time, right?
Yes. The only advantage to it is that it's a little bit heavier rod. And normally on a trolling rod, you keep heavier line on than you do on a spinning rod.
Right, for sure. That snaps on 2 places there, don't it?
Yes.
In the front and the back. And
this is an offshore board. This is the new cam lock they've come out with, and specifically for Fireline.
Oh, so it really, because this Fireline's really slippery. It slides right through there in most cases.
It would come right off of here. This one actually pops loose when you get a fish on. The back one will actually, when that line tightens, it'll come right out of there.
Okay. As long as we got this up, if I may. This is where it launches on. This will stay on there until we bring it up to the boat, pop it off.
Yes.
And so forth when we catch the fish. Now, what's this little baby for?
That's just to help the other boaters.
Okay, so they don't run over it.
Yes.
Okay.
And it also helps you too.
Okay, great deal.
But these set so low in the water, all of the boards do, that other boaters, they have a heck of a time seeing them.
Yeah, no problem. So this one's going to go out. This one you got the depth now you have here. You got one straight back from the rod, right? Mm-hmm. And that's going down about how far?
That's roughly 18 feet.
Okay, 18 feet.
Next one's someplace 14, 15.
Okay.
And 10 to 12.
Okay, so we're really covering the whole water. The whole funnel from there to top to bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is cool. We are set up. You know, now I can see why you get that sore neck, right? We're looking everywhere, watching those boards, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Now, when a bite hits these boards, does the board scoot back, or how do you identify
the board will scoot back. It depends on a particular body of water, too. sometimes all you'll see is the board do a little dance, and it stops, and the walleye's along for the ride.
Ah, I gotcha.
Next body of water, the board will go straight back behind the boat.
Ah, sure.
And
and the size of the fish, I assume, too, has effect.
Sometimes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Usually the 4 or 5 pounders are the more aggressive. They'll take that board straight back.
Well, we must be covering, geez, over 100 feet, 200, 100 and a half, 150 feet or so from side to side. And we go across here.
Yeah. I'm guessing, yeah, you're right. We're 150, 200 feet wide there.
Yeah. It's great. All right. Well, now all we need is our fish. We're set up. We're ready to roll. Now we can relax. Maybe sit back, have a can of pop.
Okay.
Keep watch. I don't know if we'll be relaxed, but we'll be doing that. All right. We're definitely ready.
Maybe we got some weeds on it. We got a little fish on there. Well, look at there.
My gosh.
Oh, we're in them now.
Hey, we're in
and it is the right kind.
It is the right kind. Okay, this works.
Yeah.
Not huge, but
no.
You got I got this right here. Oh, you got it set. Okay.
No, it's far from huge.
No, that's right.
The hook is, I don't know how he got it in his mouth.
The first one, though, is you got to have the first one before you can get the second and the third. And
that's right.
We're rolling. and it didn't take that long.
No, and that was on the bottom.
That's right. Now, do you repair this worm or you replace it?
Yeah, I replace it.
Okay. Repair it. A little glue. Back together.
You got the super glue?
Yeah. Yeah, because I noticed you got a treble hook on this one.
Yeah, the light bites, a lot of fish will come up. A walleye will come up, and at this slow speed, they come up and they grab it, and if they feel that hook, they open their mouth, and you lost him. But with the treble hook, you don't lose as many.
I got you.
They close their mouth on that, and normally one of
them's going to grab them.
Yeah.
Now this one was straight back, is that right?
Yes, and it was back 65 feet.
Okay. Whoops.
And again, just to remind you, we need to drop that in kind of slow.
Right. Now that we
if you want to, even we'll leave the clicker on.
Okay. Oh, and just let it go like that.
Yeah, just let it go like that.
Okay.
That usually works.
You said how many feet?
65.
65.
That one come right off the bottom.
You were nice to let me catch the first fish.
I always let somebody else catch the fish. I enjoy netting them. You're mine.
That's the danger part right there. Well, we just made a change. We weren't doing too good on the worms.
No.
We decided we were going to do some crankbaiting, but we're still going to use this side planers, correct?
Yes.
And so forth. It's kind of the same situation. Okay. Now, I want to give everybody a tip before Dwaine says to me, he says, Mike, here's my tackle boxes, and you can see many, many tools in there. He's got 2 boxes here. And he says, pick out any color you want. Very open. What you look for when you look for the color is the ones that's all beat to death. You don't pick a new one in there. Don't take anything in the case. You pick an old one that's been beat to death. You know that's caught some fish. Am I right?
Right.
You don't look for that new one, the shiny one. You look for one that's had some action. Okay. With that being said, now we're going to use these here, but we have to have some of the same concerns, the depth that they are, so forth.
And again, I go back to this precision trolling book, and these are 3/8 Storm's rattle tots, and we look those up, and here they are, and they've got the depth curve here, the depth that you want to target, and the amount of line back to get to that depth. And we're gonna target 15 feet. We want the 2 outside ones at 85 feet, and the inside ones we're gonna target that down deep. So we're gonna drop them back 180 feet.
Okay, great.
So
first number was
85.
Okay, great. That would tell us just the same rate. So we got that depth control, which we know is critical.
Yes, it is critical.
All right, so we do the same kind of pattern, inside and out. Well, it's got a rattle in it and a wriggle.
Oh yeah, these are real erratic baits.
This one's a rainbow, you said?
Metallic rainbow.
That's kind of nice. I like it. Yeah. You got to have a little confidence. I got to tell you, you put it out there, right? You feel the wriggle, you look at the color, you got to have that confidence. If you don't, you might as well just leave it in the boat.
That's always one of the go-to baits for me. Now he must have hit it while I was going faster. Yeah, it's right there. Looks like a white bass. Can't tell for sure yet.
Oh.
Yep, white bass.
Oh, yeah, he hit it going faster. Oh, well, that's a fish, by gosh.
There are fish in here.
There are for sure. Hey, hey,
In there, buddy.
Watch you.
Get a good grip on him there.
Not so bad. All right. We almost can lip him. Yeah, he had it coming in, bringing in. He liked it a little faster speed there.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Yep, he did. Here, let me unbail this for you. It's the least I can do.
Okay.
All right.
You're perfect right there, Mike.
Oh, okay.
Wherever you're comfortable works just great. Oops.
That's all right.
Feel a little weight? Or can you feel the vibration?
No vibration.
Well, then you must have fish on it then. I'm going to go ahead and grab the net if you want to stay kind of sort of right about where you're at. Oh, got a white bass.
There he is.
Yeah,
That close. Hey, I'm good at these white bass.
Yeah, you are.
Absolutely am.
They like that gold, don't they? Isn't that
Yeah.
the same color you caught the last one on?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Well, there's a pattern. We got a white bass pattern, huh?
I guess. Well, I'm going to smell fishy. All right.
Well, that's the whole point of going fishing, isn't it?
It is. That's the way the wife knows that I was. Man, he got both those in his lower lip, 2 hooks. On his lower lip. Oh, I'm going to hurt the little guy. There we go. Well,
Well, they got a pretty color here. They're dark, aren't they?
yeah, they are. They really are. All right, that wasn't so bad. You
No.
know, we were here. How long were we here in a new spot? You know.
Yeah, drop in a new spot, and that must have hit that as it was actually going down. You know, when you locked it in,
Yeah.
because that board didn't ever come up.
No, it didn't at all. Bit a whole different experience here.
It is.
You know, I mean,
That's a little better fish than that last one, isn't it?
it feels like it is.
Yeah, that one's got a little bit of weight to it. You
Yeah,
had a
it's
little
not-
problem getting that one in. I'm going to let this out right on past that and put it on the outside again.
I can feel it jerk on there. Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah, I think so. You know, I mean, from the.
You think maybe this has got a chance of it having teeth?
I'm hoping. I'm hoping.
He's pumping it pretty good, isn't he?
It appears to be, yes.
Wherever you're comfortable.
Okay.
Perfect. You stay right there and I'll grab the net.
I see him.
I haven't got a clue yet.
I haven't either.
That head shake looked like it might have been the right kind. It is. No, it's a northern, isn't
It's
it?
a northern, I think.
Yeah. Yep, small northern.
All right. Well, not too bad. Hey, we're getting some species.
Yeah.
We're
getting some action.
Species. Yep. There he goes. Oh, nice. He unhooked himself for me. That's good.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, not terrible. You know, I'm used to northern. I like that. They call that slime in the North Country. Or butter.
Yeah, probably butter.
That's right. Okay. There we go. Oh, yeah. Now, that's fishing. I'm liking this. I am liking this.
Now that fish better be a walleye.
Yeah, I'm for a walleye.
You're all for that, huh?
I am all for that. You got my vote. It's pretty solid.
It felt that.
It came in
I almost
pretty
felt
heavy.
like a good head shake there. If it's not a walleye, it's a big kitty.
Oh yeah, see, there's definitely something there. Yep, I've seen it come up a little bit there. Stay right where you're at, buddy. Looks like it could be.
If you want to work him over that side over there, keep him away from the kicker.
Sure.
I believe that is a walleye.
Yep, it is. All right.
Well, there's what we're after.
Walleye. Yep, that's it. That's
It's the right color.
That's the right color. Oh, good. Walleye's okay with me, by gosh. Yep, that's official.
Yeah, an
That's
official walleye.
That's an official walleye for sure.
Yeah.
All right.
And we've only worked how long for that?
What day is it today?
What day of the week is it?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, that's good. Well, you know, that's a good sign, though. We made a change. We moved to another spot. You know, kind of came up to another little.
And we've raised our baits up a little bit.
The baits up. We're zooming in on it.
Yeah.
Dwaine's so nice to let me bring a little bit in. I had a great time out there, no doubt about it. I learned a lot. I mean, we didn't catch a lot of big fish or anything, but well, we caught some fish, and that's important. Certainly, I can certainly see the techniques that you showed today on the side planing, and they're not so terribly difficult. You know, there's a little routine to it, you know. And how long have they been doing that on the side planing on the walleye circuit?
As far as I know, 10 to 12 years.
Yeah, so it's been around a while, but you know, you don't see a lot of people other than strong walleye fishermen, you know, I mean, in the pro circuit, you really using it. I don't see a lot of amateurs using it. Is that the case, do you think? Or?
Well, a lot of the guys, it's new to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Unless you fish the Great Lakes or bigger bodies of water, it's really not needed.
Sure.
And
well, I guess so, you know, but the nice thing about what the spread we took, I mean, we were really covering a lot of water. Regardless of what we caught or didn't catch today, we were covering a lot of water. We were really going after them. And I like that attack. And well, you know what we did catch, we couple walleye. So we were after what we got. We got some white bass, and you let me bring everything in. I got to thank you for that. Yeah, I felt like I had the guide treatment. He's afraid I was going to fall overboard on the back. But I might have, so you probably saved me from getting wet. But a great time. You know, one of the things I've always said on the show is it's important to go out with good people, good friends, and have a good time on the lake. Now, if you catch some fish, that's frosting on the cake.
Oh, it is.
No question about it.
It is.
I had that today.
All right, well, good.
I know we're going to get together soon, probably before the snow falls again. Thanks for staying with us today. We appreciate it. We're going to land the boat now and head our 4-hour drive home, which is never as exciting as your 4-hour drive here. Okay, let's fire this baby up and get to the dock. I'm hungry. I smell my wife are cooking.